Happy Halloween.
Hand over the candy, old dude.
You're not even wearing costume.
No costumes, no candy.
I got your candy right here.
Trick or treaters.
They go around asking for candy.
You believe I saw a ghost?
I'm terrified of ghosts.
Happy Halloween.
Beat it, weirdos. I don't do Halloween.
Hi, everybody. Happy Halloween and welcome to NSS. Funny story here. Turns out my neighbor's house with all the police tape is actually a murder scene and not Halloween decor. Kidding. A little Halloween humor there. You know, some say Kanye West may have some emotional issues. Others say it's simply a lack of sleep. I don't know about any of that stuff. I do know that I'm having a hard time figuring out what the hell he's talking about most of the time. Now comes yet another 90-degree turn in Yeezy's platform, and Donald Trump appears to have lost the backing of one of his most high-profile supporters. Kanye West announced that his burgeoning political activism is over and adds, quote, "I've been used." Apparently, Kanye ignored the pleas of his fellow musicians and decided to openly endorse Trump, visiting him at the White House in a surreal, televised Oval Office encounter 3 weeks ago. Tuesday evening, in a series of Twitter posts, West said he's had enough, implying that his views had been misconstrued. He singled out Trump's proposal this week to end accepting asylum requests at the southern border. Yeezy went on, "I believe in love and compassion for people seeking asylum and parents who are fighting to protect their children from violence and war. I would like to thank my family, loved ones, and community for supporting my actual beliefs and my vision for a better world." He also distanced himself from a movement called Blexit, which was launched to encourage African Americans to abandon the Democrats. Anyway, so now we have Kanye West and Caitlyn Jenner both denouncing Donald Trump. You know, that's like when the kid who eats Elmer's glue and the kid with a briefcase won't come to your 10th birthday party. Barbra Streisand will be part of James Corden's next carpool karaoke on The Late Late Show. Thursday night, the duo will sing some of her better-known tunes.
Hey, mate. Listen, I'm in a real bind here. Is there any way you can help me? Oh, you are a lifesaver. Do you mind if we listen to some music?
I don't usually put the radio on and hear music. So, do you really have to hear music?
Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. Don't bring around the clouds and rain on my parade. Woo!
Here's a Shark Tank update on Bantam Bagels. It's an incredible story if you're not familiar with it, in that the home-based business is now in 9,000 Starbucks stores. This aired during a Shark Tank episode to let everyone know how Bantam Bagels is doing.
In season 6 of Shark Tank, Lori Grenier invested in the mini stuffed bagel ball Bantam Bagels.
Would you be interested in 25%?
I'll give you a third.
I would if you decide right now with me. You have a deal. All right.
Let's see how Bantam Bagels is doing now.
Since Shark Tank, we've been rolling in dough. When we pitched on Shark Tank, our sales were $200,000. It's now been 8 months, and we've already done over $2.1 million in sales.
That's over 2 million bagel balls sold. When we made our deal, Lori was concerned about our branding, and that's where Bagel Stuffins came in.
This way, when a consumer sees our product in the grocery store, they'll understand right away what we are.
We're so grateful for all the opportunities that Shark Tank has given us, and the doors keep opening.
Are you guys excited?
Yeah! We're so excited.
I'm in New York today with Nick and Elise because we just closed the deal with Starbucks.
Oh my gosh!
Just a few months ago, Starbucks agreed to test Bantam Bagels in 32 of their New York stores. That small test was a success. So starting today, Bantam Bagels are available in 400 of their locations. If they continue to expand at this rate, we have the potential to be in 7,000 Starbucks locations nationwide.
It's time for Things Kids Learn from Cartoons.
You heard about Fury and a woman scorned, haven't you?
Yes, I guess I have.
Well, that's nothing compared to the fury of a woman who has been cheated out of tricks or treats.
That's it for Things Kids Learn from Cartoons.
Ben & Jerry's has made a Donald Trump-inspired ice cream called Pecan Resist. With the Trump ice cream, you eat it all in one sitting, then stand on the scale and shout, "Fake news." Facebook has removed pages that belong to the far-right group Proud Boys, and they're banned until they do something about all that greasy hair. Sources say NBC and Megyn Kelly are working out her exit. It's as if NBC were constipated and Megyn Kelly is the turd that won't go away. Hundreds of women dressed as witches paddleboarded down a river in Oregon today. It'll be weeks before the kids in Oregon are able to sleep again. In their 25-6 loss to New England, a Buffalo Bills fan threw 3 large dildos on the field. So that's what they meant when they said Bills fans were cocky. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration is updating its definition of good food and bad food. That means more grocery store items might qualify to be labeled as healthy. The people who make Cheetos have their fingers crossed. Sociologists at the University of Alberta found over time people with higher incomes become less and less concerned about social issues. That is, until the underpaid factory workers who make their favorite $400 running shoes go on strike. Tyler Perry's announced that next year he's going to retire his Medea character. Too bad. I was hoping she'd take over for Roseanne. Time for Nobody Gives a A major study out of the UK shows that contrary to myth, boys and girls have equal talent in math. The talent is split right down the middle, 52% to 52%. Hey, major studies. Nobody gives a The Cartoon Network is building a hotel based on its cartoons. Interesting business decision. Just wondering if there are a lot of 10-year-olds with credit cards. Hey, Bugs Bunny. Nobody gives a And scientists have discovered a new species of butterfly in Fiji. Wait a second. Are you telling me I could have gotten a job looking for butterflies on a tropical island? Hey, butterflies are free. Nobody gives a Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live starring Frank D'Angelo, Tuesdays and Thursdays for NSS Live.